It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The pass is swatted at the line. The big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
And these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing again is Lamar. This is brought in. Big game for Smith-Njigba. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. On his Katie Orr for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Dak to the air here. Finds him over the middle. He's at midfield. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Go, get out there. 26.
Going right side, Mixon with it. Dropped by the first guys he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brent. This is first and goal. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a Conda on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. This one gets to the 22. Knocked down by Savon Rebel.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Headed out right. Putting down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Buying some time right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jerome Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right, buying time before throwing it up. But not this time. And as the defense steps in front of that one, probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Why game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket, rolls right, tries to buy time for his guys to help him. But when there is nobody there, you either got to tuck it and run or live to play another day.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
13. And it's on.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. In the red zone on first. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, King. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Play action, Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Kill. Go, get out there. Let's go 47. Hey, 47. 26.
Now here's Prescott. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Under.
Dom's the man in motion right. Here's a design run. He runs it across. Touchdown. The count. Boys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown.
Matthew Wright for the extra point.
They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a Conda on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Real quick, ready?
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down, here's Lamar. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
41-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's Jackson to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. Wow, and he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Lamar back to throw. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second-quarter lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. 46, 46. 26.
First down, here's Dak. It's complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
1st and 10, here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Here we go. 28. Hey, kill. Here we go, go to 54, go to 50. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Gun. 53. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. He got second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Toss it cut, 9-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
The give, he's blue. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Go, get out there. Go on, Nick.
Design quarterback run here. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a Conda on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first and 10, it's Jackson. This is brought in. Big game for Smith-Njigba. He picks up 28 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Every offense I've ever seen for Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page is textbook.
It's his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down throw for Jackson. Completed to his running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Dak to the air here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Dak off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Makes the tackle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
Here we go, 46. 26.
First and 10, Prescott. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Prescott will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Looking to throw. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
At the 29-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. It's Mixon on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run here on first down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Running it with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Hey, 47. Yeah, here we go. Like that. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 54. Line in. There we go. Count.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. Third and a lone yard coming up.
There we go. 26.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a Conda on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. He rolls to his right. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the gun, Jackson. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Real quick.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. 4th down, here's Jackson. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, at 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. He dodges the tackle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Finds a seam down the middle. Now he's past the 25. C.D. Lamb! And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the fourth. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a Conda on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for first and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Cowboys 35. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. To throw, Prescott. This one's reeled in, downfield by Ferguson. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Okay, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Or in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
Here go 46. Here go 47. 26.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the punch forward. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Walker on 2nd. Has room down the left sideline. Into the red zone. Has room into the secondary.